Joe. Good, mate. We haven't done one of this in a while, have we?
I know, this is strange. Actually feels weird. Doesn't feel right. It feels wrong.
Yeah, you sit on just on Zoom, like.
Yeah, well, at least maybe it'll sound a bit better. I don't know. I might
Probably
sound I might sound quiet as fuck. I don't know.
But we actually did this before, right?
Yeah,
And we never posted it because it just didn't. It felt stupid. It was in the middle of COVID.
yeah.
Say in the middle of COVID. It was after the restrictions were lifted.
Probably still shouldn't be doing it.
No.
Green screen and too much shit.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, we tried to go for hell for leather, and it's just too much work, wasn't it?
yeah. And now we've just come back to fuck it. Plug the mics in, get the camera going.
Yeah. Well, I'm over your place, aren't I?
Yeah.
Just to hang out. I thought, what's this doing in person?
Bring a mic.
Yeah. This will probably be the 10th one, is it?
Yes, episode 10.
Yeah. What's been happening, Joe?
Much like took us way too long to drive here while we were pumping
Traffic.
the fucking 90s rave music on the way down.
You had any more COVID jabs, like?
I know, COVID. Remember that? Remember COVID?
I speak to a guy in work
Yeah.
who's on like his 6th jab.
I remember having...
I think I only had like 2.
Yeah, I think I had the main one, the first one.
Yeah.
And then... I think I had like a booster. They were doing boosters.
Yeah, a booster pack.
Yeah, and it was like the DLC. It was the COVID DLC.
COVID
pack.
DLC, yeah. Certificate of Vaccination Identification 19.
Yeah.
It's a fucking
Absolute
absolute scam. Yeah. Are you supposed to have letters? I don't know. You're supposed to be like, your
Do. Like a
COVID-19 vaccination is ready for...
Yeah, like a dentist thing. You know, they call it... You haven't had a dentist appointment in...
I don't think I even have them. Like, I feel like now I gotta proactively contact dentists myself.
Is it
like,
dentist or
like,
optician I'm thinking of? Opticians sometimes
Yeah.
they send you...
Opticians feel like marketing more than fucking like an actual medical thing. It's like, just to let you know, we got some new glasses coming out, and your eyes haven't been checked in 6 months. It's like that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I don't
But
know.
with dentistry, it's like, it's been 6 months. You'll probably do one.
Teeth are fucking rotten since the last time we saw you.
Yeah. Do you think? I don't know what it is, but stuff to do with my eyes and opticians always feels really salesy.
I was talking about this the other day when I had my eyes tested last. They were like, "Oh, do you want to pay the extra £10 to have the scan of your eye, or like a photo of it?" I thought I got to keep it. I thought it was like, "Oh yeah."
What's the point then?
I think it's just to see if there's anything behind your eye, like extra.
Or like stuff more? Is there any stuff behind your eye that we can cost some more money out of
I
it?
think so, something along those lines. But I thought he was like, "Oh yeah, you get like a Polaroid, take it home, put it on the fridge. There's your eye." But no.
Well, he was able to. Remember, he was like able to keep stuff. Oh, I kept some of my teeth actually.
That's different though. I mean, did you have them taken out?
Yeah, like
Or you actually went and had them taken out? Not like, "Oh, tooth fairy, you keep it on the thing."
no, not
your
like
mother's got like a...
not like falling out teeth.
Yeah.
I mean, like I think I had to have like an impacting molar as a
Oh.
kid. Don't like teeth supposed to grow vertical, aren't they?
Yeah.
This tooth was growing like against another tooth.
Yeah.
Started growing at 45 at that.
All right.
Like
so it was
fucking
just-
habits,
It was
like-
like...
Say we're the teeth. You're the healthy one. This tooth was going like fucking have at that like that, and I had to take it out. Just had to take it out, and they let me keep it as a kid.
All right.
Like with the
Rotten
fucking.
tooth.
But it was. Where are you getting rotten from?
I don't know. I used to think
It was.
teeth was rotten.
It was growing at an angle, so
Yeah.
now it's rotten,
Um,
and now I feel like a scumbag.
did I tell you, talking about loose teeth, my mother, whenever it was tooth fairy time, she'd put the tooth under the
Yeah.
pillow, put money or whatever. She'd go, "Oh yeah." When I moved out, maybe 2 years ago now, to move to this place, we were clearing out her old bedroom to move it into my old room because it was like a bigger room.
Right.
I think I remember you saying this to you before, and you were like, "Well, you want the biggest room and not your mother."
Yeah.
But I knocked something off the windowsill, and it was like a little pot.
Teeth.
teeth.
All the victims, like.
Yeah, but there was a little gap in the wooden floor, so they started to roll into the.
Also,
the
some teeth
house.
got stuck in there.
So my mother's like, you can't leave them there. So I was like, with little tweezers, picking out teeth out of the floor, and mine and my brother's younger baby teeth.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check the camera just to make sure we are recording, because that would be the last thing I want.
For fuck's sake, Joe. Why'd you care? Like,
Just make sure it's recording now.
so unprofessional, man.
I know, very unprofessional. Yeah, I think.
Just trust it, like.
Yeah. We might have some guests. We have an audience member at the moment.
Yeah, you probably if you're watching, I'd probably darting my eyes over because the cat is like nuzzling the tripod.
Yeah, Lex, the boy.
But I had something to say. I don't want to derail the tooth thing. I want to talk about my teeth
Yeah,
more.
go on.
It totally fucking wiped me, like wipe my brain of teeth.
Wipe your brain of teeth.
Yeah, the thought of teeth.
Indiana Jones punch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking was, I remember writing this ages ago about teeth don't really decay, do they? In the sense of like, they decay, yeah, in the sense of
Yeah.
if you start eating bad shit,
Mm-hmm.
you know, eating lots of crisps and sweets, they will rot.
But you mean like dead bodies?
But yeah, if you leave a body in your skeleton, they'll have teeth in them, which makes me think that teeth won't decay unless you're doing bad stuff to it, and makes me think of, where are all my teeth now?
Oh, you mean the ones that have fallen out?
Yeah.
And,
Like the tooth fairy teeth.
well, I know mine are in my mother's fucking floorboards, but
Yeah. Or that teeth that tooth I mentioned that to be
the
pulled
one that
out.
was given to you.
Yeah. Where are they? They're just like in landfill.
Yeah.
My teeth are somewhere on the earth, still
think
going.
You think that you'd see more teeth around, wouldn't you? Random just teeth.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe
you know,
maybe teeth are not lost as much as we think.
You know, like I don't know how easy it is to punch someone's tooth out because I've never done it. You see it in films, like, and then like teeth fall out. But you know, like a bar fight, if someone's tooth got knocked out in a bar, might get swept up.
In the bin.
Do you reckon there's
Just goes in the bin, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure there's got to be some rogue teeth just roaming around out there.
Yeah. It seems like diamond. Like, how do you break it down? It's just bone, right?
Yeah, you can grind a tooth down, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh, actually, tooth would be a good thing for like the hydraulic press.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Would that
how
just go
dense is it?
into dust?
Yeah, it's like teeth feel so strong to me. Like stick a molar vertically under the hydraulic press. How much, and then see how much weight that's able to take.
Yeah.
Kind of makes me freak out about my teeth, actually.
Yeah, well, it's not the teeth, but isn't like your jaw one of the strongest muscles? So, yeah, it depends on certain
Yeah.
activities.
Yeah.
But like, if you bite someone,
I know, but your jaw isn't a muscle, is it? It's a bone. Oh, your jaw
like,
muscles.
all of this, I thought correct in the comment. No, but I swear that there's like something.
Just bone chat,
Something
right?
like
Just
if-
deep bone chat right now.
Yeah. Bones are freaky.
Yeah.
It's funny how they can break one and then they, you know, when you like,
Form it and heal
they
it.
can yeah.
I don't know where I'm pulling these facts or where I think in my head from, but
This conversation is like pulling teeth.
shut up, Joe. Jesus. Bones form back up from.
Calcium.
It's made of calcium, right? This is starting to sound like we're like absolutely idiots, yeah.
Yeah,
But
it just shows.
and they formed back up from like cells, white blood cells, red blood cells, and shit. Like the blood in, I don't know. how does bones heal?
How does bone?
Right, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. Let's search it.
How does bones heal? How do bones? This actually, what do you think comes up first? How do bones?
Break.
No, that's not top answer.
Okay, can I have 3 guesses?
Yeah,
How do bones grow?
that's top answer.
Right.
Second,
How do bones heal?
yes, that is second top answer.
So can I try for 3?
You never get 3. You can go for 4 though.
How
3
do
is
bones...
a very long one.
So it's how do bones grow, heal? How do bones? Can I phone a friend?
No, just have a little guess, mate, just so we can move on a bit.
Go for it. I'm out.
Form.
Form. I suppose that's the same as grow, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, how do bones heal? Bones heal through complex regenerative process that involves 4 steps. You've got 4 steps here.
Okay.
Hematoma formation. So blood clots, hematomas, form around a broken bone and protect it and deliver healing cells. There you go, Joe. I said cells, mate.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Granulation tissue formation is the 4th one.
Yeah.
Cells in the bone marrow
Right.
send out a call for help. Hello? Yeah? This is marrow speaking. Help this bone right now.
999. What's your emergency?
Which causes inflammation and swelling around the break.
Right. 3.
3 is bony calcaeous formation.
Bonius calcius.
Bonius
That sounds
calcium.
like a fucking...
Greek god, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bonius calcaeus.
Bonius calcius
Yeah.
as a fucking... He's just a skeleton. He's like death.
Yeah.
That's a cool name.
With a
That's a
shield.
fucking cool character, that. Bonius calcius.
I don't know. It's a little bit stupid.
No, I reckon he'd be not the main villain, but the advisor to the villain.
Yeah, he's like a worm tooth. Worm
Yeah.
tooth? Worm tongue?
Wormtongue, yeah.
He's a worm tongue, yeah.
Like,
Bonius
master,
bonius calcaeus
blood clots are
formation
forming.
is a soft callus made from cartilage and fibrous cells that form a temporary join to the broken ends of a bone together. And then it's just form remolding. Molding.
Remolding.
Hard.
Zoinks!
Hey, Scoob. Hard calcaeus that replaces a new bone and reshaped like it did before the injury. So the way that explains, though, it just makes me think, like, can bones just heal without any help? Maybe the procedure, like the medical thing, is realignment.
What's the word? Like welding. Do you reckon they can like weld bones back together?
Yeah, because it's like bolts and stuff, isn't it? Bolts
Yeah.
and rods.
What would be the bone and human equivalent of, what's it called now? Soldering.
Soldering is
That's like temporary welding, isn't it?
soldering's like small weld.
Yeah, that'd be
And then
like
welding's like big weld.
that'd be like so you'd solder your finger and you'd weld your knee.
Do you think soldering in like design technology class in high school was like preparing you for big weld?
Yeah, it's like if you can hack the fucking soldering, send this kid to welding class.
Yeah, it's like, oh, these little kids, we need to set them up with small weld, preparing to be future engineers to become big weld. Like,
I remember the first time I ever did soldering. It was like in an IT thing.
I love the smell of old solder as well.
Yeah, they have those big fans. No, like suckers, like like just to get the like you said, the thing you like the smell. It's the fumes.
I don't remember big.
I
big
remember there
suckers.
was like when we went to like a university when we were in college and we were doing a little course on like motherboards and things, and we were like,
Yeah.
if you put it all together.
What was that lesson called for you? Sorry, cut you off there. You have motherboards and stuff.
I don't actually remember the name of it. I think it was just.
You didn't have a class.
Well, we just went to a workshop.
Well, you didn't have any kind of. So you in high school you had a timetable, right? I got science first, then I got workshop.
No, right. You mean like what? It'd be like technology.
It's called technology.
Yeah, but I
It's
knew
like,
when I was in
grass
college.
eye. Technology.
Yeah.
We had
from?
one called
Where you from?
control. We had one called.
Control.
That's what
You
it's
were in the
called.
Control class.
It was, yeah. No joke. We had one called
You
control.
will be going to control class.
I think they split our lessons up. with
Bonius
that.
calcius.
Yeah, they set our classes up like separate. Like we had design technology,
Yeah.
which was like,
Product design and shit.
yeah, like we had to do wood, like a little bit of woodwork,
Yeah.
a little bit of like mechanics.
Using like what's those saws? It's like a. I can't think of the name.
Circular saw? What? Jigsaws.
That's it. Yeah.
Jigsaws. Right, you mean like the U and the little
Yeah.
but yeah. And then we had control, which wasn't in a workshop, and it was like circuitry.
Oh right. No, I never.
So like, oh, you had a battery here, and you have some wires, and then that lights a light bulb. You have to make the circuits up to make
I
a
did that
bulb.
in science though.
I can see it relating to science.
Yeah, I remember technology when I was first in year 7, so that'd be the first year of high school. The teacher who taught me actually taught my dad, and my dad is a designer now. He's
Wow.
like he's like head of a design.
How old is this teacher? It's fucking Bonius Calcius, man.
Mr. Calcius.
Good name.
Yeah, but yeah, he taught my dad, and they still had my dad's designs and everything from when he was in school.
Fucking hell.
Made me look like a right fucking moron. Because my dad's drawings were like
Nice, were they?
peak. They were like really
Proper.
well
Proper
done
design.
design. And then I'm like doing a super S.
Yeah,
like
classic.
three
Yeah,
lines
yeah.
and you draw. That's as far as I got.
Mm.
And they were like, I think they quickly caught on like, you're nothing like your dad. Get out my fucking class.
Yeah, show me your dad's drawings. I don't see them.
Yeah, I'll have to get some from. He doesn't do a lot of drawing now in his job. He just sort of tells people.
Yes and no. He's a yes and no man.
Yeah, he's like the manager now. Big, like.
That's what it gets, though, isn't it? When you work
So
your
he
way
doesn't
up,
do what he.
you craft.
Yeah.
And you.
He still like fucks about 3D modeling and stuff in his free time, like 3D printing
Yeah.
and stuff. But I don't think he does a lot of.
Something about that with careers. No matter what career you do, though, isn't it? Even if you're doing a job that you love,
Yeah.
your passion job, the better or the higher you get in the ranks,
The less of what you.
the less you do of it.
Yeah.
You end up being more of a chess player at the other pawns in the business than you.
Yeah, you move the pieces.
Yeah.
Like,
Which ends up not being the job you want, really. You end up becoming a logistical manager,
Yeah,
really.
like I think of it as in the sports,
In the
like-
sports.
in the game. Because when the Olympics was on,
everything.
I was going to go taste the rainbow.
Go on in sports.
I was
Sports.
thinking about the Olympics, and once the Olympians like they train their whole lives to get the gold medal, but when they like finish their training, they become the coach then. So
Yeah.
that's they probably coaches for longer than they were actual athletes. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think my rebuttal there for that is,
Rebuttal.
yeah, on the rebuttal count, that's one ready, is athletes, you deteriorate, your talents.
Yeah.
But if you're like a product designer, does it deteriorate as much as you would think as a fucking, professional weightlifter?
Yeah, I suppose I get what you mean.
Like if I'm a sprinter and I've won gold, give me 10 years, I'm not going to be a great sprinter anymore.
Yeah,
But
just tell other people how to run.
just get a bit faster. Just do it faster or something. That's what I did. That's what I'd do if I was a sprinting coach.
Like our training.
If I was a sprinting coach, I'd be like, right, you're doing great, but just do it faster.
Yeah, well, that's sort of like what we had when we were training.
Yeah.
In the call center, there were people who had been there for God knows how many years, and they became trainers, and
Call centre.
they were just like, press the button.
Just press that, yeah.
How do you do this? Press the button. Class, isn't it?
Fucking call centre shit. But, I guess that goes on to dream job stuff. Do you have a dream job? I guess a good parable would be dream job you thought you would want as a kid compared to a dream job you think would be nice to have now as an adult. Because mine's drastic as a kid,
Yeah, I think when I was a kid, it was always, I want to be a game tester.
Yeah,
Everybody wanted to be a fucking game tester.
I want to play games for a living.
Yeah.
But that's a miserable job now.
Well, there's two sides of playing games for a living.
Is it?
There's,
Or review copies.
well, no, I mean streamers play games for a
Oh
living.
yeah, that's new age for me.
Yeah,
That's like,
that's new.
yeah, that's like fucking
And that's
new.
what a lot of, I think younger kids now are like, I want to be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
That's
What
not
was
just-
what was the equivalent of that for us when we was kids? Do you think? Like I don't. Is that back when you was like,
Yeah,
I
well,
wanted to be a YouTuber. I want to play games for a sport, like esports.
Yeah,
Like I don't know what I was then.
I don't think there was
I think it was like being in a band. I think.
musician. Yeah, or,
Yeah. I want to be in a band. I want to be a rock star,
yeah,
or I want to be in the movies. Like
yeah,
I want to be in the movies. Do you used to call it the pictures as a kid?
yeah.
Can you
Call
get the pictures?
Yeah, I think
It's quite old, isn't it?
it's like another one that my mother still does, and it winds me up. She calls KFC Kentucky.
Just Kentucky.
She calls it Kentucky. Like, no, the fucking no, the state.
Doesn't even say
Kentucky Fried
fried.
Chicken.
She doesn't say fried chicken. She just goes, "Do you want to go Kentucky?"
Oh, should we have a Kentucky tonight? I'm like,
Kent.
fuck
Team
off.
splits Kentucky.
Hey there, Joe. You want to go get them goddamn Kentucky?
Right, we're derailing you actually, Joe. The job thing. The
I
job.
want to work in KFC. That's what I'm saying. No, no. I think when I was a kid, it was always I want to be a game tester or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
to do with games.
Yeah,
But then, like, I didn't have any interest in actually doing anything to
Manual
actually get
labor.
into the game
All right.
testing or whatever.
Just like playing games, so you wanted to do it.
Games. Oh yeah, I'd love to just play games at test levels. But then, when you look into that,
It's
said
horrible.
miserable as fuck.
It's pretty much you
You play
jumping
section.
against a wall for like 3 hours and see if it's got any kind of bugs in it.
Yeah.
Just seeing like, oh, I'll walk across this wall for like 10, 15 minutes. Very distracting and aware of the camera. Then all of a sudden, Joe.
I don't know, we need to sit up. I want to do. You've brought attention to it now.
Yeah, I think I had a small spell of being like games testery.
Yeah.
As a really young kid, I wanted to be a fireman.
I never wanted to be like a uniform. You know.
I never wanted to be a uniform.
You know, like police, doctor,
Yeah.
astronaut.
Oh, I've never had a slight thought of being a pig. Like, I do want to be like, yeah, I want to be a policeman when I grow up. Maybe fireman mainly. Didn't want to be a doctor. I think vet comes in my head like a little bit. Like,
You know
oh yeah,
what?
I'll be a vet.
No, I might have to ask my mother. Like, did I say anything when I was a kid that I was like, I want to do that?
Mm.
But I remember when I was in high school, they asked, careers advisors,
Yeah.
like, what did you go in and say? Did you have a careers advisor? And like, so what
Yeah.
do you want to do, sort of thing?
Used to do with art.
Just you want to say, I want to.
Just
I said-
something to do with drawing. I think.
I said to my careers advisor, because they said, what would you like to be? Not, here's a list of things that you have to be.
No, yeah.
And I was like, I'd like to be a voice actor. I think that'd be interesting.
All right.
And then she went, you have to be famous to be a voice actor.
What?
And I said, name me 5 voice actors. And she's like, I can't think of any. She's like, yeah, but, well,
They're not
can't be
famous.
then. And then she was like, right, come back to me next week. You have something serious you want to talk about? I was like,
Oh,
thanks.
she thought she was fucking around. It's not really advisory then, is it?
No, it's not good. I would like to have done it. And I think I looked into it, but I just, I don't know. Lazy as fuck. Dream job now, though. Doing this for my best. But
This is
job.
not a job,
No, I
like,
think you.
at
I
all.
think if it was a real job, I think I texted you the day you'd murder me. I think I would just
Yeah. If this was my career now, fucking hell.
end it all.
End all this, yeah. This would be done in a week.
Yeah, it would make no money.
Too much logistics.
Yeah. Took us
What?
long enough to set this up.
Yeah.
I was only turning the camera on. Anyway, go
Dream
on.
job, career stuff. I can't remember that. It's been so long ago.
Fuck, if you say my dream job now is to be a dad.
No, it's not a job though. I don't class that as a job. It's not something you grow up and think, oh, I'm gonna make a career out of this. I think it was probably designing games.
Right, but you almost did, didn't you?
Well,
At some point.
just trying to learn how to use like Unity and all that, but not making a game physically. I guess indie games was like the thing that came to mind. It's like, oh yeah, I'll be. As soon as I learned the term indie games, I was like, oh yeah,
Small time.
this is the way to do it. Foot in the door, independent game development.
Yeah.
But then I just come to realize that with stuff like that, it's like, God, you're living in the wrong place. I mean,
Yeah, I suppose that's a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got to move if you want to.
yeah, I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to London. Gonna have to go to Bristol. Gonna have to go to America.
Like my brother at the moment, he's studying in uni. I think he's almost to the end now. But TV and film.
Right.
But there's, to be fair, Wales, like, it's got bigger as,
S4C.
BBC.
Yeah.
Like,
What's that? Seen that like EastEnders type show on S4C called Poblicum?
I know of it, but
For some reason, I get ads on TV for it. Like,
Oh,
for some
right.
reason, they must think our household S4C central.
love it.
It's like Poblicum every Wednesday at 9 p.m.
It's like, fuck off. No,
Yeah.
watch the English one.
Sometimes
Watch fucking Welsh.
sometimes I don't do it now because I don't have a DV license. And well, that's fine. I've declared it on their website that I don't have it.
Yeah, you
I
declared it online as well.
Declared it online. Well, I don't watch BBC, and I don't watch live TV.
No, I don't either. I think it's either YouTube or...
Yeah, I
That's it.
watch. I've checked all the laws,
Yeah.
just in case I am breaking it, but I'm not. Yeah, you can watch stuff on
Nice.
Amazon Prime. You can watch stuff on Netflix and YouTube.
And you don't do any of that anyway. You come over here, so just read a book.
Yeah, our house
Sit in the dark,
our house doesn't have a telly.
candles.
It's just a fireplace.
Yeah.
We whittle.
Yep.
whittle sometimes. We knit.
Teach the boy to hunt.
We've taught the boy to hunt. We churn
Yeah.
butter. Sometimes Grandpa Boney Callis, whatever his name is, comes over.
Bonus Calcius.
Boney Callis comes over. I don't know where this is going. I'm starting to panic with that one. But
I'm having a really internal like breakdown. I can always go in
I think what come to mind as well was making a movie in it. That's the thing as well. It wasn't those type of things though where I would like mention that to the careers advisor though. I wasn't like, I want to make a movie.
Yeah.
Just in case they'll give you the
Well,
same
you've got
answer
to
as
be
you.
fucking famous for that.
Yeah, I think.
Maybe 5 directors.
And I think as well as that, I think
Not to say directors, you can't name them, but
I was probably expecting
to be let down.
to be let down with that kind of stuff anyway.
Yeah.
I was trying to think probably quite realistically in my head, like, what can I really achieve with my skills?
Suppose, I'm not going to say what we are, exactly what we do, but I think we're both in sort of positions that we did actually study for,
Yeah.
which is nice.
I guess, yeah, not to give the game away, I'm graphic designer and you're IT technician?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's what we studied.
Yeah.
Like you studied graphic design, I studied IT. So,
Got a job and where I graduated and I'm happy with that.
yeah, I didn't actually go to uni, but I've learned way more for myself now. I'm quite lucky as well where I am because of how far away everything is. Like, I'm actually living in the same place as where work is, and
Yeah.
like you said, you have to move.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
things like that. Like, for me to find an IT job where I am, in what I studied, is pretty like, that's... I didn't have to go very far. Not to say I'm lazy about it or anything, but it's just luck, and it just fell into my lap, and I was like, this is... But I made contacts through the thing, so it's...
Make contacts.
Goddamn contacts.
Got my foot in the door, you know what I'm saying?
I say, I do you a favour, you do me a favour, eh?
It's like saying you work in construction. No, what's the Sopranos thing that is? What's his cover?
Waste management.
Waste management. Yeah, that's a good job, isn't it?
Waste management, like...
What is that? It's like a tip run.
Sorting up...
A cat.
There's another cat in my garden. And my other cat just absolutely cacked his pants. Anyway, waste management. Yeah, I think that must be like
Cover story, innit?
Yes, it's a cover story. But what is waste?
Crime syndicate. I think it's like, the UK's equivalent of the scrap man. Like they're like any spare iron.
Any old iron, but
that's another thing that blew me away. I'd say like a month ago now, where we have one of those any spare iron guys turn around our house every now and then, and I happened to be outside at the time.
Yeah.
Not that I'd had any spare iron.
You just were out there.
But I was like, I'm catching him driving by, seeing the driver, not saying it.
Oh, so it's a recording.
It's a recording.
Fuck off.
I thought he was grafting by saying it like, fucking hell, 6 hours a day saying this.
No, I thought it was a guy on a microphone.
I know, and then as soon as I saw it, I was like, of course he's fucking not saying it. Like, how hard work would that be to say it all the time?
In that monotone.
Yeah,
that's what I wanted to be when I was younger.
Any spare iron guy.
Fucking scrap man. Speaking
Noble job, mate.
Yeah.
You get some good money from that, probably.
Yeah.
They're like giving in certain metals.
Yeah. Like, it was just, it really reminded me when you said, like, you're in the street and you saw that. Do you remember when we were in your old place and we were going for a walk and there was, like, a delivery guy in the street?
No.
Do you remember that? He was like, do you live here? Number 20, whatever. And you were like, yeah. Can you take a parcel in? And then he took a photo of you with the parcel in the street.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I never understood that. Like, taking a photo of your feet.
I thought, for some reason, he was going to say about the, I used to live, we used to have a route we used to walk, I remember that dog walker thing?
Yeah.
With that couple, that older couple with the dog.
And he just ran up to us to say hello, really. He didn't really bark or anything, did he?
Yeah, it was just like a...
What was the name of the dog?
I don't know. It's going to bug me now.
It's like a human name, wasn't it?
Yeah, wasn't it like...
No, it's not Humphrey. God, your dog's Humphrey.
I don't know.
Harry.
Yeah, it sounded like Harry, wasn't it?
Harry!
Yeah, but all he did, it was like only like a little spaniel, wasn't it?
Yeah,
and it came to sniff you, like friendly. But they acted like
Just bit
that
me.
yeah, like they just bit your leg. Like, Harry, get away from him.
Sorry about him.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about Harry.
I don't know why you think
was like, yeah,
they
it's
didn't have
fine.
that accent, did they?
But like, I don't know, it's just really aggressive on it.
Yeah, we were just like,
Like, chill out. Literally, I think what I remember as well is you had like, wasn't like a bottle of Fanta in your back pocket,
oh yeah,
and they was just trying to sniff the bottle, weren't they? Or just trying to
Yeah.
like they thought it was like a toy or something.
yeah, they wasn't harming.
But it's like, Harry,
stop it!
get away from him now.
Sorry about him.
Come here. I know, but it's like, fuck. That makes me worry about Harry, really.
Yeah, cute little dog as well, wasn't he?
I know,
They're
like,
an elderly couple. I say elderly, they're like in their 60s.
it makes you think, like, what happens if he actually misbehaves? Beg to think, yeah?
Maybe Harry has escaped.
I hope so, yeah. That's the story you want to hear, isn't it?
He's found a nice family.
I don't know if I told you, actually, like, I shit on my bird the other day.
I think you text me.
Did
Yeah,
I?
go on.
Did I tell you the
explain
story?
that. No, you
Oh
didn't
my
tell
God,
me.
I've never
I
been...
don't think we expanded on it. You just said, got shit in a beer, and I went,
Oh,
"Well,"
right.
And I think I just went, it's lucky in there. And that was it.
Yeah, I think I remember it now. I send you a photo of my glasses.
Yeah.
Send me a photo of my glasses and had shit on it. Well, that was mega weird, because I've never been shit... Have you ever been shitting on my bird?
No.
That was my first time. I've 30 years on this planet, and I've never been shit on my bird. It spooked me, like. And
especially on the eye.
on the eye, yeah. I don't know if you get like hit here or like your back here. You don't kind of notice it, or you do feel like a bit of a thud. It was
Yeah.
right where my fucking eyes were, and the scenario didn't help as well. Where, on my lunch break in the office or something, I tend to like go for a walk around the city, just to, like stretch my legs. 'Cause I'm obviously in an office job. It's like, I'll go for my usual loop. I do like a loop of the city to come back to the office. And there's this one section that's like a bridge to a building, and underneath is like a way to go through cars.
Right.
It's like a massive
Overpass. sort
Yeah,
of
it's like an overpass, but it's not a massive bridge. It's like a little walkway bridge
thing. Yeah.
to go to a different building. And for some reason, that bridge area where the bridge like starts, kind of congregates homeless people, like to like cardboard.
Oh yeah.
And people
like
sit there,
tents and shit.
yeah, and they have like cups, and they're like, general like, you got any spare change, mate? Stuff like that. And I was walking to that bridge bit, minding my own business, and there was the guy there, and it was the general interaction. He was like, "Can I spare change?" And I was like, "No, sorry, mate, I don't carry change on me." And then when I turned away after it, the shit went bang, hit me straight on the top, like vertically down, on the top of my glasses, front of my lens,
Right.
and he was like a force. And because it hit me,
Like a shot and blast.
yeah, and because it hit me, I've never been shit on my bird before. I didn't know where it was for a second, and for some reason, because the conversation between that
You
guy,
thought you threw something over.
yeah, because the conversation between that guy and me, and the poo was so close that I thought something was kicking off. Like I was like, "Fuck!" I took my glasses straight away, like, "Fucking hell! What the hell was that?" And he looked at me like, "Funny?" And I was like, "Oh fuck, it's shit." So I just kept walking. I was like, "Fucking rub that off quick."
Was it like in a film where somebody gets shot and they're like all fine, and then they look down and it's like
The blood. Oh, it starts to hurt.
no, they're like, it's like, Lou, are you okay? Yeah, I just
Yeah, they're like,
And
I just.
I'm like no.
Usually they open the jacket. They're like,
Open the jacket, or they lift the shirt, and it's like like a girl too, mate. I was like,
yeah. I don't know who said that. I don't know if he was like some just like kind of expert, like a guy who's been in war or something, or some famous person. But they said that the death in Terminator, that guy,
it's true,
is like really realistic.
Oh, because you're having like a panic attack.
Apparently, that death is like the closest form of like what people are like.
Yeah.
Which is quite creepy actually, because that's a horrible death in Terminator, isn't it? That
Yeah,
is it
it's
Terminator 2?
Blasted, isn't he? Is he blasted?
Not blasted, but he's been shot and he's like hyperventilating, isn't he? Yeah, he's like trying to catch his breath, isn't he? Maybe he's like shot a lung or something.
Oh, I can't remember what. Oh no, one of my favorite like on-screen deaths is in The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, the
Right,
girl, yeah.
right at the end, and she's like, she
Yeah,
dies like that.
It's really bad. It's like,
That's
isn't it?
Talia al Ghul, and then she's like in the ship, and she's like, "I knew it was you, Bruce.
Yeah, it's crap.
You would have thought
That's not the best death, though. Is it the stupid, most stupid?
stupid. I can always remember it, and I always remember. I think like Christopher Nolan, he could have gone. Let's do that again.
Do that again. Yeah.
Maybe he just had enough at that point.
Yeah, maybe it was the late part of the
It's
production.
like, reshoot. Forgot to do a death.
Yeah.
Got anything that stands
It's a bit
out?
like
It's not like
you
a
always
good
hear-
death.
you always
like
hear
a
about-
like a death you remember.
deaths that come to mind. I don't know.
Not like this. That's another good one.
Oh yeah.
Not like this.
not
Not
like
like this.
this.
Fucking phone goes down.
I always say that. Not like this. Matrix. Not like this. Unplug. I guess. Is it Boromir? Sean Bean.
That's a noble death.
I know, but that's the death that comes to mind when I
Ah,
think
right.
of
You mean like a memorable death, not like the
yeah, when I
greatest
think of,
death.
when I think of movie deaths, it's always
That's a
Boromir,
class
the
death,
arrows.
though.
Yeah,
What a great film.
yeah.
That whole
Scorsese.
section, all three of them, brilliant. But yeah, the
My
arrows
death.
like, "Ugh," you think he's gone, and he's like, fucking carries on.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
like
good
a
death.
that's like proper redemption moment for him as well, isn't it? Because you like feel sorry for him, and then great.
What's a death? A death that always chokes me up. Is I don't know. Could be totally up my ass here, but the end of Man on Fire, Denzel Washington.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Oh, mate. It makes me fucking blubber like every time. Yeah, your wobbly chin moment like. It's cut long story short. Is it Dakota Fanning, that girl actor, little girl
I think
actor?
so. Yeah. Blonde girl, yeah.
Yeah, he's like a, generic special ops secret agent. You're the only guy for the job, like.
Yeah.
And he's got to save Dakota Fanning.
Right.
Cut long story short, it's like a fucking 15-year-old film, so spoilers. But, he sacrifices himself to save her.
Oh, okay.
But it's not the sacrifice in the sense of Boromir, where you see him being shot. Like
It just
he's
goes like.
he's being taken away in the car, and he's in the back seat.
Oh, so he's not dead yet.
Yeah, and he's driving away to his death. Like, and you're watching, you're like, fuck. Like he's gonna die. Like, I think that's the worst part. It's the same sense of like a death of like mafia films where you see someone digging their own grave. That's the worst part than the killing them part.
It's like they know they're dead.
Yeah, they're dead. They're already dead, really, innit? But they're alive at the same time.
Yeah.
Like that shit is more harder to take, innit?
Yeah.
Like the Hank, where he stood there with the Nazis. Is like he already made his mind up 10 minutes ago. It's like, oh my god, like
yeah.
that's brutal. That's worse than Dean Norris. That's worse than Hank Schrader being shot. It's him telling Walt they already made his mind up.
It's like, what?
Yeah. Wow. And Gomez as well. He got fucking ruined.
Yeah.
It's a gunfight.
We're allowed to talk about this now. What was it? That's
man.
all. That's 11 years.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, Hank and Gomi, and the gunfight with the Nazis. Then that's the episode that ends, isn't it? The gunfight kicks off. Next episode begins.
It's
Gomez is dead.
Black, directed by.
Yeah. Then the next episode, Vince Gilligan.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, when the next episode comes on, the gunfight's still going on, like it's literally takes off from where it last. And fucking Gomez, they killed him off screen. He's such a great character. And they're like, yeah, kill him off screen. Like, brutal, like.
Off-screen deaths are the worst.
Yeah, I wish I had the knowledge library to come up with and remember all of them. But there's probably some brutal off-screen deaths you're like, no one deserves that.
Yeah, just any. Acknowledge it, like.
Yeah. I think the thing I usually hate, if I'm watching a film and they have an off-screen death, my bitterness to Hollywood movies, the first thought is, they're alive. If they've died, if they like gone off screen and they to like someone falling off a cliff or something like that.
Oh yeah, they're gonna come back.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, they're coming back.
Yeah.
Second film.
Yeah.
I guess it's like the fucking Captain Phasma fiasco.
Oh yeah.
Then when she falls, I'm like, well, she ain't dead.
Yeah.
That gives him perfect amount of chance to be like, right, we're gonna bring out another Captain Phasma movie now.
Yeah.
Because you didn't see her physically die.
I think that's problem for me in comic book films, because I already know that some of these characters, like, you read a comic book, you know they're not fucking dead, unless it's like, no, the creators have completely said they are fucking gone. But like, most of the time when someone dies in a comic book film, they're not fucking dead.
I can't see to be in any form of tension with comic book films anyway.
Yeah.
If you stick a new Captain Marvel movie on, or Captain, I don't know,
America, Captain Marvel,
Yeah.
Captain Shazam,
I don't know, yeah,
fuck
Captain
all.
Bristol,
Yeah.
Captain Coventry, I don't know, wherever you chuck on any superhero film, a new one that I haven't seen, the first thing I think is like, oh no, I hope they don't lose. It's never gonna happen, is it? I've never seen one where like, except for, what was it, Infinity War. And why is that the most popular one? Because it diverts your expectations.
Well, again, I knew it was going to happen.
In a comic book boy.
Yeah.
But any other one, I'm like, there's no peril, is it?
No.
I'm like,
no,
great.
They're always going to win, aren't they?
Same as sports movies.
They're always going to win the game.
Yeah, it's always
and
like,
even if they
oh,
don't
no.
win the game,
Are they going to lose? No, they won.
and even if they don't win the game and the bad guys win, it's like, oh, they've taken the moral high ground. It's like, it's always like,
Touchdown.
it's always like, shake.
Yeah.
They shake down, and the bad guy's like, what's this?
Yeah, you converted me to the good guy
Oh,
now.
thanks. You played well.
Best sport movie comes to mind for you?
I fucking watch sport movies, to be fair.
We haven't watched one sport movie, Joe.
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Really? You haven't watched Rocky?
You know what? I haven't.
You haven't watched one Rocky? Fucking hell.
I know. I feel like
We need to
in
stick
the-
Rocky on.
I feel like the library of 80s films, I should have seen that.
Yeah.
It's just it's not because I don't want to watch it. It's just like I never.
Hold on for a minute.
Yeah, no, it's not even that. It's just like, oh yeah, I will watch them. I know I like it.
She's not ready.
It's just I never gone right. Now's the time.
There's never the time to stick Rocky
No, I
on.
know.
Rocky's just ready whenever, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's the best like sport movie I've ever seen though.
What
Even though I
about
think
you?
Rocky won an Oscar, mate. I could be telling shit, yeah.
Any
He's talking shit.
any other sport movies you can think of?
I guess just like
Cars?
Raging Bull,
I haven't seen that. Cars.
Cars. I really like Coach Carter, Samuel Jackson basketball movie. That's a
See
good one.
dodgeball. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Yeah, you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Bang.
That's another one I think I've only seen like once. I've only seen Dodgeball once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen it a couple of times. Enough to remember the quotes.
Yeah. Wonder why they don't, you just don't see comedies like that now.
I know, you don't like B-movie comedies.
I wouldn't even say it's B movie, it's big, wasn't
No,
it?
yeah, it's
like
Ben
fucking
Stiller and
Vince
Vince
Vaughn
Vaughn.
and all that.
It's those classic mid-2000s red text poster films.
Yeah. Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
Meet the Fockers.
Yeah, you don't see those films
Something
anymore.
about Mary.
Yeah, you don't do.
Dude, where's my car? Like that type of stuff.
Now it's all like fucking The Rock does a comedy. It's all rock now though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we ran out of time.
What time is it?
I'm 43.
It's alright.
Uh,
I was invested in the movies then.
we can keep going.
Yeah, it's one to come to mind is like, what's the last one of those films that you remember before it fizzled out? Like, did it start to fade after like the Will Ferrell stuff, like Step Brothers and
Yeah, they was.
Talladega Nights and all that?
Yeah, they were still. You still got those. Maybe Grown Ups is sort of where it.
Grown Ups, yeah. That's an Adam Sandler. It's like they're their own. They branched, didn't they?
Yeah,
They branched.
I guess.
Like Adam Sandler has been about for a while.
But it's always an Adam Sandler film.
Yeah, like done like Billy Madison,
Yeah.
Waterboy, and Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Like they're quite old, aren't they? Like late 90s, right?
90s, yeah.
So Grown Ups, that's really old. That's really
2010s.
yeah, that's really recent for
Maybe
him.
it was the 2010s then. Maybe that's where things started to change. When was Step Brothers?
Oh, I don't know actually. Think about it. About like the Jonah Hill, Seth Rogen stuff. That's more recent again, isn't it? Than Grown Ups.
Oh yeah, and they sort of in that category, aren't they? Like Knocked Up and all that.
Yeah, like I feel that's older, not older, but more recent again than Grown Ups and Adam Sandler. They're like,
There's got to be a time period where it crossed over.
this is the end. They're that kind of crap.
Yeah,
I don't like that. Rubbish.
when they play themselves.
Yeah.
It's the type of film where the bloopers are funnier than the actual film.
It's like it's reaching on it not being what it was anymore. Like,
I feel like you.
Superbad was good. I mean, that,
Yeah, that was the sort of kick off of their sort of era, wasn't it?
Mm.
Then they made that fucking Sausage Party film.
I watched that all the way through. I watched like 10 minutes of it, and not at the beginning, just like caught a bit of
I
it.
feel like that's just how those films go.
What's the one I'm thinking of? 40 Year Virgin, I like.
Oh, with Steve Carell.
Yeah, that's a good one. I
Yeah.
actually don't mind that film. But again, if I watch it again, I could be like, wow, this aged really, really old now.
Yeah.
I feel like it's got some terms in it now that's probably
Probably, yeah.
really bad now.
What about like the Mike Myers films? You know, like
Oh, fuck.
Love Guru and all that.
I haven't seen Love Guru. Apparently it's shocking.
Yeah, it's
Have you
just-
seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you one that's really bad. Really, really, really bad. And it's the guy in Wayne's World. Do you know Mike Myers and the other guy?
Dana Carvey?
Is it?
Dana Carvey?
You probably know it better than me. I can't remember his name.
Guy with the glasses, Garth.
Yeah, Garth. He brought a film out in the noughties called Masters of Disguise.
Oh, I know, the turtle. Do you know what? I think
It's the worst film ever.
I saw some lore about that.
Mate, it's
And,
abysmal.
Yeah, apparently, because he was like being filmed around 2001, and he was in that big fucking turtle suit. And you're like, "Ugh," he's like,
Yeah.
and apparently they found out about 9/11 when he was in that suit, and there's like,
No way.
yeah,
He found out by 9/11 when he's dressed as a turtle.
but they were filming it, so it was like silence on the set. He's dressed as this big fucking turtle. Oh,
The postman. Should we end it here?
I think we should. That's the end.
Right, see you guys.